latest data on Croatia's budget deficit and the public debt have been released. The alarming figures show the public debt amounts to 220 billion kuna, rising by 20% in 2013. Over the past 3 years, the debt has grown by 74 billion kuna, now reaching 67% of GDP. The Social Democrat-led coalition government warns the debt will continue to rise, placing the blame on its HDZ-led predecessor. The HDZ, now in the opposition, deny responsibility and claim public finances were in order when they left office. Former HDZ Finance Minister Martina Dalic says that nearly half the increase in the public debt was generated in 2013. The latest round of price hikes is putting a damper on this long holiday weekend. The price of fuel at the pump has gone up after the government raised the excise tax on fuel by 20 lipa per liter. Despite Finance Minister Slavko Linic's claims that the latest budget deficit-cutting measures would not affect consumers, gas stations have raised their prices by up to 25 lipa per liter. The tax hike is expected to affect the price of other goods as well, energy experts claim. The Easter holiday weekend is the first test of this year's tourism season as the industry prepares for the peak season summer months. Traffic towards the country's prime holiday destinations on the coast has increased, generating optimism for the industry. The two border crossings that are the gateways to Istria and the Kvarner region from neighboring Slovenia saw 10,000 more travelers enter Croatia than at the beginning of last year's Easter weekend. The Kvarner area is expecting around 12,500 visitors. 78 area hotels are open. Pope Francis presided over a torchlit Way of the Cross procession at the Colosseum marking Good Friday in Rome last night. The Pope's message focused on the plight of many in society who have been left behind or left to suffer alone: the jobless, child soldiers, unwanted immigrants, and the victims of torture and domestic violence. Meanwhile, in Croatia, the leader of the Roman Catholic Church, Zagreb Archbishop Cardinal Josip Bozanić, expressed concern in his Good Friday message, conveyed by his assistant, over growing divisions in Croatian society. In sports, Cedevita beats Šibenik at home 83-65 in round 6 of championship qualifiers. Miro Bilan led Cedevita with 16 points, while Nolan Smith and Yusuf Nurkic netted 15 points each. Domagoj Bašić was Šibenik's top scorer with 24 points. In other action, Zadar beat Zagreb 87-69 in Zadar. Cibona bested hosts Kvarner 86-69, while Joli trumped Alkar 79-65. Zadar remain undefeated in the standings ahead of Cibona and Cedevita, who have 5 wins and 1 loss each. Croatia's rugby team play Lithuania this afternoon in a decisive match that will determine their fate in Division 2A of the European Nations Cup. The match is currently being broadcast on HRT4. This afternoon's forecast calls for a few passing sunny spells, but overall an increase in clouds and scattered local showers with thunder in places. Light breezes inland, on the coast a falling northeasterly in the north, and a light to moderate southeasterly in the south, gaining strength by evening further out from shore. Temperature highs will range from 13 to 18 degrees Celsius throughout the country.